In the last video, I have already discussed about the quantity calculation procedure of this RCC beam. So this is the RCC beam that we have already discussed and already calculated the quantity of this particular items for this RCC beam. In this video, I am going to show you how to prepare the bar bending schedule of the provided reinforcement. So first we have to understand the importance of bar bending schedule. Before starting the details about the bar bending schedule, I will recommend all of you to go through the previous video, because the detailed calculation that we have discussed, it is there in the previous video. So here we have to just take those calculated values and we have to insert those values and figures in a sheet or schedule. So that sheet or schedule is known as bar bending schedule. In this schedule we have to provide the type of bar, the shape of bar, size of bar, and exact length of the bar. Also how many numbers of bar we have to use, that we have to provide. What is the unit weight of the bar we have to provide, and finally the total weight of that particular type of bar we have to calculate. So here all these particulars that we have to insert. So you may have doubt about that details already we have calculated, then why we should prepare this bar bending schedule? Because of the supervisor and workers in the construction site. Those workers are not technically sound. They are not able to understand all those technical calculation that we have already done in our last video. So that is why we have to prepare the bar bending schedule, and with this schedule the supervisor on the site used to direct those workers किस टाइप का बार को कितने साइज में काट करना है, कितने नंबर पे काट करना है, और कितने डायमीटर होना चाहिए, एंड कहाँ से उसे बेंड किया जाता है, कैसे बेंड किया जाता है. एंड देन दोज वर्कर यूज टू डू देयर जॉब एज पर direction provided by the supervisor with the help of bar bending schedule. So this is the basic importance of bar bending schedule. This is the beam, and we have calculated the quantity of this RCC beam in the last video, and then this is the bar bending schedule. So this is the bar bending schedule of that particular RCC beam. So first of all, we need this sheet for preparing bar bending schedule. In this sheet, column wise different information we have to provide, and they are: in first column the type of the bar, in next column shape and size of the bar, and third column we have to provide the length of the individual bar. In next column we have to provide the numbers of bar, and in the fifth column we have to provide total length of the bar, and then unit weight of the bar that is provided in our problem. In the final column we have to provide the total weight of the bar in kg. So from our provided problem in the last video, the first bar is type A bar. This is the shape of this bar. So this is the shape. Straight length of that we have already calculated is 7.5 meter, and hook length that is 0.36 meter for two hooks. It means 0.18 meter for single hook. We have determined the hook length in the last video by using formula 9D, and D is the diameter of the particular bar. In the column for length we have to put the total length, and that is straight length plus hook length. This all calculation we have already done in our last video. So the total length is 7.86 meter. Also the number of these bars is provided in our last video in our problem, and that is 3. So total length is 3 into 7.86, so that is coming 23.58 meter. So unit weight is also provided in our last video, and that is 2.5 kg per meter. If it is not provided, then we can easily determine it by doing d square by 162. So here d is the diameter of the bar. So in the final column we have to provide the total weight of this bar, and that we can determine by multiplying total length with the unit weight, and it is coming 58.95 meter, sorry 58.95 kg. Also we have done this in our last video. So all this calculation we have already done in our last video or lecture. So for second bar, it is type B, that is written here, that is type B 16 millimeter bend up bar. So this is the shape of this type of bar, and these are the dimension of the bent up bar that already we have calculated in our last video. So length of single bent up bar is 8.16 meter, and the total number of bent up bars as per problem given, that is 2. So that is total length, that column is for total length, that is 16.36 meter. So unit weight provided in our problem for this type of bent up bar is 1.6 kg per meter. So total weight of this type B bent up bar is 26.11 kg, that we are getting by multiplying this total length with unit weight. Total length in meter and unit weight is kg per meter. So our next bar is type C bent up bar, that is 16 millimeter diameter. So this is the shape of this bar, and these are the dimension of the bent up bar already calculated, we have calculated in the last video. So length of single bent up bar is 8.13 meter, and total number of bent up bars as per problem given, that are 2. So total length is 2 into 8.13, that is coming 16.26 meter. So total unit weight provided in our problem for this type of bar is 1.6 kg per meter. So total weight of type C bent up bar is 26 kg. So total weight is 26 kg. And next bar is fourth bar is, that is type D 12 millimeter diameter anchor bar. So here, that is the 12 millimeter diameter anchor bar. This is the shape of this bar, and these are the dimensions of this anchor bar that we have already calculated in our last video. So length of this particular straight portion is 7.5 meter, and length of those hooks are 0.11 and 0.11. So total length of those two hooks are 0.11 plus 0.11, that is coming 0.22. So total length of this anchor bar is 7.72 meter. Total numbers of anchor bars are as per problem that are given, that is 2, and so total length of this anchor bar is 15.44 meter, and the unit weight provided in our problem for this type of bar is 0.89 kg per meter. Okay, 0.89 kg per meter. So the total weight of this type bar anchor bar is coming 13.74 kg. Our next bar is this is the next bar, and that is 10 millimeter diameter stirrup bar. Okay, so this is the shape of this stirrup bar, and all the dimensions that we have already calculated in our last lecture. So length of single stirrup, that is 1.56 meter, and the total numbers provided in our problem, that are 38. So total length of this 38 stirrup bars is 59.28 meter. So unit weight also provided in our last video, and that is 0.62 kg per meter. So total weight of type E stirrup bars is coming after multiplying the total length with unit weight, that is coming 36.75 kg. Also next bar, that is type F stirrup bar or lateral ties. The dimension is 8 millimeter here. So this is the shape, same like this. So these are the dimensions. Already we have already calculated these dimensions in our last video. And length of this particular single lateral ties is coming 1.53 meter, and the number of stirrups are given problem that is 12, that is 12. So total length of these 12 stirrup bars is coming 18.36 meter, and the unit weight is given, that is 0.40 kg per meter. So total weight of type F stirrup bars is coming after multiplying total length into unit weight, that is coming 7.34 kg. So next we have to calculate the same type of stirrup bar, that is 6 millimeter. Difference is here, that was for 8 millimeter diameter and that is 6 millimeter diameter. That the total calculation we have already calculated in our last lecture. So you have to take those datas and you have to insert those datas in here. So after multiplying the total length, that is 16.52, and the unit weight is given in our problem, that is 0.22 kg per meter. So we are getting the total weight of this type H stirrup or lateral ties, that is coming 3.63 kg. And the last bar is type H 20 millimeter diameter spacer bar. It is provided to maintain the distance between two bars. So we have discussed everything about this type of bar in our last video. Here the length of this bar is coming 0.25 meter here, that is 0.25 meter, and the numbers is given in our problem, that is 11. And after multiplying we are getting total length of this spacer bar, that is 2.75 meter, and unit weight is also given in our problem, that is 2.5 kg per meter. So after multiplying the total length with unit weight, we are getting the total weight of this 11 spacer bars. So that is coming 6.88 kg. So this was our bar bending schedule.